Welcome everyone, welcome back with the aspiring penetration tester. And today we have a video on how to hack ethically, of course. So anyways, this video is on a tool called SEEKER, which you can find over at the GitHub repository at here. And this tool SEEKER can accurately locate smartphones using social engineering. So here are some of the key features of Seeker. It helps you to information gather, social engineer, and enumerate all of these running on the device, also the geolocation of the device, and it is supported on Kali Linux, Black Arc Linux, Ubuntu, Kali NetHunter, Termux, and PartOS. So today we're going to start off by installing Seeker and seeing how we can use this tool, and we will be using it with ngrok. I have done a video on that already, and I'll link that down below, so I would recommend going back to that video first and come back here once you have installed ngrok. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to head over to the terminal, and we're going to paste those commands and start to install Seeker. Now we're going to cd into Seeker. The next step, what we're going to do is update our system, but I don't need to update my system because I've done so today already, but it's a very good practice to update your system constantly as a Linux user. So of course we need to run this command as a sudo super user. So I'm going to enter my passcode, and now we're going to just follow through with the other commands that we should run to have Seeker running properly. So now, while we have done that, now we're going to ls to list the current directories, and now we should give executable permissions with the chmod plus x with the installation file of Seeker. So this makes the installation file executable so it can run. So now you want to enter on that, and now we can run sudo bash install.sh, and this will go ahead and install Seeker. So depending on your operating system and how fast it is, that could take longer, but now we are going to go ahead and use the Seeker command. So if you use the Seeker command, the Python Seeker command, just like that, you realize that you will get this offline status. So if we go over at the usages of Seeker, we realize that you can tunnel, and this is why it's important to download ngrok, because we're going to use ngrok to tunnel our Servio, or you could say our Seeker web server. So anyways, you can also select the port that you're going to be using. So let's start off with this. So we can always do a Seeker tag h, and as you can see, it gave you the same description on how to use the tool once again. So you can specify the port with a tag port, but whatsoever that you choose as the port, you would want to use it as the same thing as ngrok. So we're going to go tag tunnel manual, and we're going to hit enter on that. And as you can see, that Seeker has a couple functions, well, a couple websites that you can use to do your social engineering. For one, you have Near You, you have Google Drive, you have WhatsApp, you have Telegram. I'm going to be using Near You for this example. And now what we're going to do is hit enter on that, and as you can see, it will be starting our PHP server successfully and waiting on the user's interaction. So the next thing that we would want to do now is start ngrok. I have ngrok over by my downloads. You might have it in a different place. I have it on my downloads, and can go dot slash ngrok tag http 8080. Remember to keep it on at the same port as SEEKER. Can go ahead and start ngrok. And now I prefer using the URL which the https on it. Nothing, not yeah, because of a reason, because https is the websites with the lock on it, so I would recommend using that as a very good social engineering advantage. So yeah, also this is the link that you're going to use and send to your victim in case, in for my case, the victim is me because I'm doing my practical lab on myself, and you should only use this against persons that you have explicit permissions to use against. So that's a key thing to note. So what you want to do is enter the ngrok link, and now you will be prompted with this website that says find people near you, meet new people, make new friends, continue. And of course, if you know how to program HTML, Python, JavaScript, you could implement your own website into SEEKER and import it into the directory. Anyways, you will now be prompted with your location. Press allow. Then you'll be prompted with this message. Press OK. And you realize that nothing else is about the website. Yes, because it is a social engineering tactic. So I use this for social engineering one, but also for information gathering. So as you can see here, I have information on the person's operating system, the platform, the CPUs, the RAM, GPU, the GPU vendor, the resolution, the browser, the public IP address right here. It's a killer for me. I'm going to blur that out because pub personal identifiable information and also all these other information. Now the good thing about SEEKER is that there's a Google Maps API embedded into the SEEKER tool, which you can use to map out the person's exact location. So if I were to go ahead and go to this URL, now I will see that, hey, I'm somewhere here. Yeah, because I actually set the location of this before I started this to protect myself. And yeah, so mitigation steps on how you can prevent geolocation tracking. You can use tools or applications like Windscribe, VPN. I recommend always checking out the background of VPNs before you install and starting to use them, because some VPNs sell user data. You would tend to go to a VPN that doesn't log user data at all costs and also have good court cases and no logging of persons login information. So this is another one that I recommend, Proton VPN, both for Android. I think Windscribe is on Android and also on PC. So you can go ahead and try those out. I recommend them. And that is all for the tutorial, guys. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like down below. I'll also be leaving the ngrok tutorial down in the description. My various social medias if you would like to follow up on what I'm following up on. And that's it. See you in the next video, guys.